So I filed my federal taxes this morning, and it's not like I was expecting a huge amount back, right? But at the end, like, my federal refund was $1. And they were like, how do you want us to send you this dollar? You want us to mail you a check? You want us to put it in your bank account? And I said, put it in my bank account, and then the website crashed.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
Part 2 on the smart ways to spend your income tax return money, whether you're expecting it or you already received it and you don't know what to do with it. So I highly recommend is throwing it back into your car. So what do I mean by that? Put on some new brakes, put on some new tires, fix it if it needs to be fixed, change the oil. Maybe you need a transmission flush or whatever they call that. I don't know. But have you ever been to your yearly car inspection? I know some states it's every 2 years, maybe 3 years. But have you ever been there and what do they tell you? Oh, we can't inspect your car, you need new tires. Oh, we can't inspect your car, you need new brakes. Well, why not just take a jump ahead and do it and fix it? So you're not sitting there one day at the auto dealership or you're at the garage when you're trying to get inspected and they say, sorry, we can't inspect you because you have to get XYZ. So use that money to invest in your car. A little bit of car maintenance goes a long way. Your cars will last. You just have to take care of them. So use that money to fix your car, maintain your car, and don't go blow it on dumb shit. Stay tuned for part 3.
All right, so you did your taxes, you got your refund already, or maybe you got a loan like I did, H&R Block. Hey! And what's the first thing you're gonna spend your money on? Let's see, I'm gonna put some fucking gas in my car because, yeah, I gotta get around. And the second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest my taxes. I am investing my taxes this year because I'm tired of being fucking broke. Do you know how much money I made and took home after all my fees and expenses? $1,600 motherfucking dollars. And I got like 3 times that back. So yeah, I'm gonna be investing my tax return. I don't know what you dumb motherfuckers are gonna be doing, but I would suggest investing your money.
On the street is y'all getting y'all taxes, and it's crazy because all the people that be begging me for money and shit, they haven't asked me for nothing. And it's been like a week. So where the fuck y'all at? Y'all told me y'all was gonna pay me back. Y'all ain't pay me back shit. So I'm so confused. And then on top of that, like, I'm seeing everybody getting new shit, this and that. I'm not getting nothing back in taxes. So if y'all want to like donate to me and my trust fund, like, y'all can. It's literally nothing. But on top of that, I just want to know what y'all spending y'all tax money on, because usually I know a lot of people, they buy like new TVs, new this and that. I want to know if y'all actually invest in that shit or y'all actually just blowing it like y'all do every year. Because I feel like, especially like in our community, we blow the money so fucking fast, we don't know what the fuck going on with it. And then I know a lot of people, like, they paying up on their bills and shit, which is so sad because, like, we shouldn't have to worry about tax season just to catch up on bills. So I feel like, hopefully, y'all are spending y'all money on, like, investments, this and that, and y'all already caught up on bills, so y'all don't have to worry about that shit, because every year is kind of crazy, you know? So hopefully y'all having a great tax season. Hopefully y'all got back what y'all need, but if y'all want to donate to me, it's never been a thing.
Y'all, this is not the time to be spending money. Y'all got income tax, y'all better put it back. Especially if y'all living paycheck to paycheck and don't have no money and be relying on all that government assistance or whatever else. Y'all need to go ahead and put that money up. And if y'all on Section 8 and y'all doing a bare minimum, barely working, don't wait until they take that from y'all. Y'all need to start working right now and start saving right now. SNAP, WIC, any type of housing assistance. If your kids go to school just to eat, don't have no food at the house, that's about to be stopped properly. Oh, don't forget Head Starts, Medicaid, Medicare, Pell Grants. If you're going to school and stuff like that, daycare assistance. I mean, all that unnecessary shopping. You buying clothes, you're not even going nowhere, just sitting up in your closet. You're buying J's and everything else, and you're not even going nowhere. Better only buy necessities. Going out to eat, you better start buying groceries and stacking up. This is not the time to be prideful. If they take this away and you start struggling and have a hard time, don't act like you can't ask for help. Y'all better start packing up in one house with your family members to save some money. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of other stuff that I have missed, but I just feel like I just had to get that message out. Baby, we finna be up for a bumpy ride, and y'all better hold on tight, honey.
Now, I ain't never been the one to tell y'all what to do with y'all money. And I know it's tax season and a lot of y'all gonna be getting refunds back. And if you don't have an emergency fund, please do yourself a favor and take some of that money that you get from your refund, and start an emergency fund ASAP. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Life is gonna life. So we gotta stay ahead of the game. We gotta understand that we all one situation away from spiraling into debt. That could be a car situation, a health issue, something dealing with the kids, a house issue. It could be anything. But we're one situation away, especially if you don't have that emergency fund. And if you do already have an emergency fund set up, fully funded with 3 to 6 months of expenses or however much you feel is comfortable for you in your situation, then you can also save for anything that might be coming up the rest of the year. There's 10 more months left. So make sure that you're ready for Christmas, your birthday, somebody else's birthday, a family trip, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and set a percentage of money aside for that event. That way, when it comes up, you're not scrambling, trying to pay for it. So now you might be asking, well, where's the best place to save? The best place to save right now is in a high yield savings account. Right now, the interest rate on a high yield savings account is 4.35% or better, which means this is a great way to make money passively without having to do anything but let your money sit. Your bank may offer this product already, so make sure you check there first. But if not, I'm going to leave my faves in the comments. And if you already have a high yield savings account, make sure you leave your fave in the comments as well. Let's help each other out. I hope you guys enjoy your refund. I hope it's way more than what you were anticipating. And I'm Krisha, your financial role model. I never tell you what to do with your money, but I do lead by examples. So if you want to follow along, make sure you hit that follow button and go and grab your friends and bring them along too. Because guess what? Life ain't no fun if you ain't got funds.
You know what's really sad? That we have so many people commenting on posts about the big refunds right now, saying these people are just going to blow it. We're not all doing that. Most of us are grateful for these big refunds because we haven't been able to buy stuff throughout the year. And that's not to say other people have not been struggling that are having to pay into taxes or not getting large amounts of a refund. It's hard for a lot of people in 2025. But assuming we're all just wasting this on vacations or not putting it towards good use is wrong. The big things that I did with my refund was buy home internet, buy a gym membership for a whole year, buy our 2025 membership for the water park, which that's about $300 and something for me and my 2 kids. I got a couch because we have not had a couch at our place. My kids got new shoes. They are going to get some new clothes. I just have to take them to pick what they want to wear. My insurance is paid for the next 6 months. This is the first time in 3 years since becoming a single mom that I actually feel stable. Next year, I know I'm not going to get this big refund because I'm working a lot more. I guess all I'm trying to get across is that we are not all bad people wasting our money. And I'm not hoarding it either. I have a little bit of extra money that I had a friend who, she's struggling. We both were in the army together, and right now she can't pay for things. So I said, you know what? Go get yourself some underwear because that is a need, girl. Here's the money. Go buy yourself what you need. And because I am working, I have to pay childcare. So some of my refund is going to be going towards childcare. And this refund is going to be gone within 2 months because I have bills that are constantly coming. It's just life. But just please stop judging these people that are getting big refunds, saying they're wasting it, they're always on government assistance, this and that. No, I bought a home this year, okay? So can we just stop with that stereotype?
Honey, people kill me getting on here talking about what you need to do and what you shouldn't do with your taxes. Baby, that is your money, honey, that you worked hard for all year long. So don't let nobody tell you what you need to do with your money. You want to buy 1,700 bundles? Buy them. You want to get your lashes done? Get your lashes done. You want to buy your kids the new PS5? Buy it. You want to put a down payment on the house? Do it. You want to start your own business? Do it. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody but you. That's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody and everybody else's business. Mind your own, honey. Half of y'all just mad because y'all ain't get no tax return.
This is what we spent our $9,000 tax return on as people that have $30,000 in credit card debt. We do not put all of our money towards our debt. We make the minimum payments. We also spend and we save. Okay, so spoiler alert, we still have about $5,000 saved because we have so many things hanging in the balance. We spent about $5,000. Is that true? We spent $900 on a Big Bear trip that we just took this past weekend with both of our sons. That just included the Airbnb for 2 nights, and we ended up going bowling. I paid $20 to have somebody pick up my dirty laundry and clean it for me and drop it back off folded. We paid off our gas bill, which was $700. Husband spent $100 on shrooms. Yeah, that's right. Donated $200 to different families in Gaza through Operation Olive Grove. $250 on shoes. Yeah, my husband spent $200 on a pair of sunglasses. I spent $200 on some clothes. I spent $90 on a class pass this month, so I'm like working out a little bit. I spent $236 downloading Cerebral, which is a psychiatry app, because I felt like my antidepressant wasn't really working anymore, and I got matched with like a nice person who like is clearly brand new at this, and one of the first things she said to me was, wow, that's a really high dosage of Zoloft. I was like, okay, yeah, I know that, thanks. We did pay down some of our debt, so Dave Ramsey would be very pleased with us. I don't even know exactly where this went, but we paid $500 to one credit line, $300 to a loan, $900. What the hell? Oh, I think it's because for the loan I put 2 payments on it. So $900 for that loan, $500 to a credit card, and $150 to another credit card. So we actually spent $2,350 on debt. And if you include the gas bill, that's $3,000 of just the tax refund. Okay, and I just calculated about $2,000 for all the things that I consider to be like extra things that we bought during that time, but I'm kind of like unable to distinguish our tax return money from our like salaries, our paychecks that came in. So I was just kind of like isolating things that were definitely extras, like a Big Bear trip or someone else doing my laundry.
Heavy emphasis on not judging the decisions that they made. It's their money. They can do what they want with it. But when you're making minimum payments on a credit card, you're just paying the interest. Most of the time, you're not even paying the interest. That's how your credit card bills are $30,000. At one point, she said Dave Ramsey would be proud, and then in the comments, she's like, heavy emphasis on sarcasm there. I'm like, obviously, my thought process is if you pay off all this debt, then you'll have all this extra money every month. You won't be paying your bills. You'll just have your income to do those things, to buy the $200 sunglasses and shoes and clothes and take the trips with your kids. But you have to get out of that debt first. Obviously, it's just a different mindset, but that was a tough one for me.
Repeat after me. I am not going to blow my tax refund this year, but I am going to make my money work for me. All right. Now, I know we're on the end of layoff season and we're going to move into tax refund season. So I want you to get ahead of that. And we're not going to blow our tax refund this year like so many people have years and years before. Right. And we treat this extra cash like lottery winnings and we just blow it. And we're like, man, where did it go? Instead of helping to position ourselves financially. Now, you can use some of that money as fun money if you want and use the 80-20 rule. Right. So if you get $1,000 refund, then $800 of it is going to go towards financial goals and $200 is going to go towards fun guilt-free, right? But you can use that money strategically, use it to your advantage to fund an emergency fund, use it to pay off, the lowest debt that you have, use it to open up a brokerage account or a Roth IRA account and invest that money and make it work for you. But be intentional with it and don't just treat it like you just won the lottery and blow it. Be smart with it, you guys, okay? So if you're preparing for that, you want some ideas on how to make that money work for you, let me know in the comments and make sure you follow more.
Honestly, though, a lot of people blow through their tax returns. They always misuse it every single year and then run into financial hardships about 3 or 4 months later. Like, it makes no sense. When they see large sums of money, a lot of people are financially irresponsible. They never improve. And it's crazy to me. 8,000, even 5,000, 3,000. And the next thing you know, you are going on trips and your bills are not paid. And then a few months later, you're stressed out. Make it make sense.
So is it just me, or I haven't seen a lot of videos of them big tax returns? Because I got a good chunk of tax return. I don't know what to do with it. My kids have everything. I have everything. I've been blessed this whole year. And I don't know. I really want to see more videos of what people do with their taxes. I think it's pretty interesting. A lot of people are hating. And, oh, how did you get this and this? I have 3 kids. Yes, most of it is for my kids, but I do work my butt off, and some of it is for me. But right now we have everything. I think it's more like, let's go on a trip and let's save up the rest. I did good amount of savings, which that savings separate from the taxes is actually going to fix my body. I'm getting a body makeover, but yeah, I want to see more videos of what people do with their taxes. I might do one myself.
We're getting a tax refund of $3,529. I'm just going to keep it 100 and be so for real. We're not going to be financially responsible with our tax refund if I'm being completely honest. We should pay off our debt with our tax refund, but we're not. $800 is being allocated to Gabriel's plane ticket, which we need to buy as soon as possible. Then we are allocating $1,000 to Disney. Robert and I's Christmas gift to my parents is a Disney trip, and then my brother as well. So $1,000 for Disneyland tickets. We're going to use $400 to pay our part in the Airbnb. Stop! From that, we are allocating another $1,000 to Disney, and that is Robert's and I like spending money, like $500 each per se, but really it's $1,000 to go shopping in Disney. That leaves us with $329 left. That's either going to go to like a restock at Sam's Club, you know, diapers, drinks, groceries, stuff like that. Ideally, I would love to buy the accessories to the stroller that I need, like the tray. But honestly, it should probably go to our debt, but I don't know yet. So we'll see where that money goes. But for now, that's where our tax return of $3,529 is going to.
I am using our tax return to fund a lot of our bills for the entire year. It's tax season, so I thought I would share with you guys what we are using our tax return for. I always recommend using your tax return to pay off debt or get caught up if you're behind on anything. For us, I'm using it to fund some of our bills. So you guys know that I have a spreadsheet for our finances. I have a tab for every single bill at the bottom, and I thought, what the heck, those little tiny bills that are kind of annoying to pay, honestly, like your water bill, your phone bill, your internet bill, why not fund those for the entire year so that I don't have to worry about them? I took one bill, times it by 12, figured out what the whole year cost, that amount into that bills tab from our tax return, and then the bills on auto pay, so you don't have to worry about it. So the money is in there for the entire year, and it's going to pull out by itself. Funny. Anyway, yeah, so that was so nice to like just take care of those little annoying bills. So if you don't have any debt or any catch up you have to do, I recommend doing this because it's kind of cool.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
Okay, so I'm nosy and I've been watching people talk about what they spent their tax refund on, and I think financial transparency is really important in today's day and age, especially because we're all kind of struggling, and it's good to get ideas from other people on how they are managing their money. Not necessarily saying this is how we are managing our money, but just wanted to talk about how we decided to spend our tax refund. So this year we got $5,767 back on our taxes. Most of it honestly went to savings or sinking funds. So the first thing, we put $1,000 towards our emergency fund. That comes in handy every single year. I love that emergency fund. Then we put $800 towards car maintenance. We have a few things that need to be fixed on our car, and so it shouldn't really cost $800. There's kind of small things that need to be fixed, but just have that as a sinking fund for if anything comes up throughout the year, we can get the car fixed. If you can tell by my breathing, I'm currently pregnant. We're going to be having a baby in 3 weeks, so we put $800 towards our baby sinking fund. That is to buy stuff for the baby. We do need some new stuff. I actually thought I was done having kids, gave all of our baby stuff away literally 1 week before finding out we were pregnant with our third. So that was fun. So we have $800 set aside to buy things for the baby. Then we have our Christmas sinking fund. We put $300 towards that. We will be adding to that throughout the year from our paychecks. We did this last year too, and it was the best thing we could have done. We also put $300 aside for birthdays, and then we put $500 aside for strictly just bills that we can. I know we already have the emergency fund that's supposed to be used to pull from in a case of an emergency, but I like to have the separate bills account to pull from first before going to the emergency fund, if that makes any sense. We also put $300 in a sinking fund for necessities. That's for like toilet paper, laundry detergent, paper towels, diapers, wipes throughout the year. Outside of the baby fund, we put $200 away towards food. We had a $500 affirm loan that we paid off, and then we kept $1,000 to just spend on whatever we wanted for ourselves and our kids. So yeah, that's how we spent ours.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
So I got my tax refund check on yesterday. It actually had said I supposed to have a direct deposit date of today, but I actually ended up getting a day early. So what I decided to do with it, I ended up getting $1,737 after paying the guy for doing the taxes. But what I decided to do with it was I bought $1,092 of stock, ticker symbol VOO, which follows S&P 500. And then I had probably about, I want to say, $600 left. So I decided to just put that in my emergency fund. For me, just with everything that's been going on, I just think it's probably my best interest to save it instead of spending on unnecessary stuff. So that's what I decided to do.
Watch me spend $9,571.60. That was our tax return for 2024. The transmission blew on my car last week, so $4,200 is gone. Then we had a leftover balance on our credit card, so it was $2,159. That brings my total to $3,212. I have $919 left for my semester of grad school, so I just paid that off. That brought my total to $2,093. We had an outstanding medical bill for a diagnostic test my daughter needed, and that was $904, which leaves us with $1,389. We put $1,000 in savings for, just in case fund, and that leaves us with $389. Crazy, absolutely crazy. We need a vacuum. Might go on a date night. We could probably spend the $389 in 2 hours. So anyway, thanks for listening to me and my money go poof.
It's tax time, so let me tell you how we're spending our $7,355 tax check as a single married wife with 2 kids and 1 income. First, I gave myself $500 to spend on anything I want for myself. I gave Sean $250 spending money. Both kids got $400 apiece to spend on what they wanted. Everyone got $200 apiece to spend on shoes. And I also bought the kids $450 worth of clothes apiece. I thought that was necessary for spring and summer. You can never have too many clothes. I also paid ahead on my cell phone bill, and it's paid for 2 months extra. I got Maddie her new iPhone 16, and I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max. Sean is not upgrading his old phone. He doesn't need it, and he's not getting a new one. I also spent $3,000 between Sam's, Walmart, Ruler, and Kroger, stocking up for groceries, household essentials for our family to get us through the next several months. I spent $300 on the dog's vet bill to get his vaccines current. I put $1,500 up for our vacation in the fall, and I put $3,000 towards our Disney vacation. And anything else that's left, we'll spend however we want. I hope that you enjoyed my little how I spent my tax check, and I also hope you know that I was joking because I haven't even filed my taxes this year. Fun fact, yeah, I will do it sometime, maybe this week. And we won't get a tax return. We haven't gotten one for 3 years. We've actually owed. We prefer to get our money back throughout the year instead of getting a tax refund. We used to get nice tax refunds, never $10,000. Nothing like that. I don't think we've ever even gotten over $3,000 back on a tax check. But I have loved watching what they're spending their tax check on. Some people ball on a tax refund, and some people are wise with it. Spend it on your kids. Help spend it on your kids for things that they need, that they're gonna need coming up. Put it on your bills. Pay up your car. If you're behind on bills, please pay it up before you spend it on crap that you don't need. But this is just a fun because I think they're fun. So, and someone who doesn't get one, I like to pretend I'm getting one. So, have a good day.
How did I spend my tax refund as a single mom of 4? I never spent money until it was deposited into my account. Number 1, cash on hand only. Number 2, I utilized all of my tax breaks that I was eligible for through my job. And number 3, once I received the money in hand, I divided it over 12 months so that I received a monthly additional payment on top of my regular income. Who can use an extra $200 a month that they were not expecting? The other thing I did was I added $10, $20, $30 onto my utility bills, my light, my water, my gas. You can see in my other one how much I was able to save over the course of years. Yes, it does take time, but we're going to live forever.
Birthdays are coming, holidays are coming. Utilize that money every single month on top of your regular income. And if you don't use it, save it. You don't have to spend it. It is okay to save. Good luck.
Okay, so here's what I spent my taxes on. I don't need no long video or notepad because frankly I only got 300 plus that, like 350 something, and I owed it 280 with tolls. And you know they take an extra 20 because they want to have money on your account. So that's why I spent my tax. Oh, and I got this.
As for taxes, for me personally, I haven't filed yet. I have not even had the time, honestly. Work, school, YouTube, and a lot of errands and just stuff like that really have not had the time whatsoever. I think the last day is like April 12th or April 16th or something like that. So I still have about a month or maybe 3 weeks or something like that to file. But yeah, I've not filed yet. So, but hopefully I get something back, because the past few years have been like literally insane. I only got about $20 last year. Like, what's the point of $20? You know what I'm saying? So I hope I can get something good this year. At least like 400, 500, you know, maybe 1,000 if I'm lucky.
Hey fellas, when you get that tax refund, if you get one, right, say it's like 2 bands, take your girl on a vacation. I feel like too many times on social media we talk about flying women out and getting flown out. Women talk about getting flown out and shit. That nobody ever talks about them deep committed relationships and going on vacations. Boy, especially before we had kids, a 3-day weekend, I hate to see me coming. Boy, I live in Jacksonville. Orlando is a 2-hour drive. Walk around, hit a little St. Augustine, that's 45 minutes away. Hit the outlets, and then go to old historic St. Augustine. Just walk around, create memories, buy her a little trinket. Before you go, set up a Groupon massage. Man, they got an IMAX theater out there. Little mom and pop shop, pizza places, panini press places. Beautiful beach. I mean, I guess you gotta, my personality type is kind of just chill and laid back. So if she like to drink and party and shit, that's definitely not the type of time you need to be on. But I feel like not enough people talk about this. This is like life to me. Take that girl on a vacation, bro. You got a little extra funds. It doesn't have to cost a stupid amount. What I used to do, because I like to cook, drive to Orlando, bro. I don't know how much the prices are now. I don't really look at prices and shit like that now. I got bread. But back then, you get a nice little resort with a full kitchen for like $150. $150. They would advertise $90, but then the resort fee per day would be like $60. What the fuck? It don't matter. So for 2 nights, that's $300. Get down there, have a recipe to cook. Go to Walmart, boom. Put that all in the refrigerator, take her out to eat that night. Little hibachi, bro. It's gonna cost $100. We up to 400. Just say 500 for the gas, because she gonna want to stop at Wawa on the way through. All that. We up to $500. The little recipe costs $100. Now we up to $600. And all the, if you go somewhere chilled, right? I know some of y'all live in the middle of the country. You can go hiking on a trail and do whatever. You gotta be with the right woman again. You can't be with the woman who wanna be in Miami sipping out all kinds of expensive drinks. I'm just trying to put y'all on game, man. Take that girl on a vacation. I don't know if y'all utilize three-day weekends, but I used to. Especially like before we had kids and you could just get up and go. Man, do that. I'm trying to help y'all, man. It's gonna make the relationship strong. You're gonna have something to look back on. Ain't no nigga doing that for her, bro. I know she lying like she'd have been flown out to goddamn Japan. She lying, bro. 9.9 times out of 10, ain't nobody ever did nothing really nice for that girl. I know people are like, don't be the first boyfriend to show her the world. Nigga, who? Then you want to be the third? You'll complain about that too. I want to be the first. Fuck that. Anyway, and then when you get home, right, if that's half your refund, put the other half in a savings account. Put it toward rent. Pay the car note up. Pay the insurance up. Whatever, man. Do what you put. I'm not even going to tell you, invest in this coin and buy a property in. Nah, bro. Just stick it in a savings account. Get some bills ahead. Do whatever with it. But just put the money somewhere where you know it's going to be working for you. Understand what I'm saying to you? I feel like we always know what to do. Nobody just tells us to do that boring shit. I'm telling you to do the boring shit.
And before I get started with saying what I'm going to say, let me just say this. I don't care how anybody spend their money. I don't care what you do with your money. But understand this. The way you people is up in these stores, y'all in there spending this money like y'all about to spend a check and get it right back. I don't want to hear nobody talking about how they ain't got it by May or June. Because as soon as I hear a sad sob story about how a bill due and you ain't got no money, this year I'm asking you what you did with your tax money. I am. I am. Because, see, you felt the need to implode the story on me. I'm going to feel the need to ask you what you did with your monies. So what did you do with it? I'm asking all the questions this year. So before you come with me with these stories, just have your story ready. Because I need to know what you did with it. I need to know that this year. And people would be like, tax money ain't no money. I can't do nothing with that. But you was up in them stores spending the monies. So why you wasn't spending the money on those bills? Why you wasn't spending the money on those bills?
Like, I'm so tired of owing people money. Like, it's like, last several years, I've done gotten like at least $1,200 back on my fucking taxes. Why am I only getting $400? $400! And guess what? I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul because guess what? My property house taxes are due. And those are $850. So I still gotta put up another $400 fucking dollars. Like, it's okay. Rant over.
Baby, when did we start announcing when we getting large lump sums of money on the internet? Who started this foolishness? Because why every year we got to know exactly when y'all getting y'all tax money and how much? Baby, my mama just used to pull up in a brand new car, or she used to pull up bags full of clothes and shoes in the car from school, or she used to pull up, pick us up from school, and baby, she had McDonald's money that day. Well, I'll go out to eat. But my mama never said, oh, I got my income taxes. We didn't know what that was as children. Can we go back to that? And listen, spend your money how you spend it, because baby, it's yours. But keep it off the internet.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.